By studying the Bible, it becomes clear that God was concerned about raising a central individual, family, tribe and nation to take responsibility for his type dispensation. On the other hand, he also led the peripheral dispensations, even in the religious field, toward the day when he could unite these individuals, families, tribes and nations to the Messiah. John the Baptist showed that salvation was within everyone's reach when he rebuked the Israelites, who lacked sincere faith and arrogantly boasted that they were God's only chosen people, saying to them, "And do not think that you can say within yourselves, 'We have Abraham for a father.' For I tell you that even from these stones God can bring forth children of Abraham." Mount 3-9. God's central dispensation of preparation for Messiah Jesus is shown clearly in the Old Testament. At the very beginning, God's dispensation in Adam's family was frustrated by the murder of Abel by Cain. 10 generations later, God's will turn to Noah's family. However, due to the lack of faith and failure of Noah's second son Cam, the family foundation for the Messiah was not established, nor was it established until the time of the family of Abraham and Jacob. Based on Jacob's family, God was able to establish the people of Israel, the chosen people. God's dispensation for the Israelites was to prepare a place of faith to receive the Messiah, after the Israelites established the national foundation for the Messiah and accepted Jesus. Unfortunately, Satan succeeded in blocking this dispensation for the restoration of the world, through Jesus, because the Israelites failed to establish the national foundation for the Messiah, committing the historical mistake of not believing in Jesus as the Messiah and crucifying him. That is why Jesus promised a second advent, because the world could not be restored and separated from Satan in his time. So this will have to be prepared on earth in a similar way as the first. The past 2 millennia of Christian history have had one central purpose, that of establishing the worldwide foundation for the second advent of the Messiah in our time. Through dispensation for restoration, God seeks to save all mankind. His methods of implementing dispensation are somewhat different according to the different histories, traditions, religions, cultural heritages and living conditions of the peoples with whom he has acted. However, God accomplishes a type dispensation through a central nation and religion and carries out his dispensation in the other nations and religions as a peripheral history, grafting the peripheral histories to the central history at some point, so that all mankind can obtain the benefit of complete salvation by recognizing and accepting the returning Messiah in Christianity, but for all mankind, of whatever race, religion and culture,